Live from downtown Spokane, this is 4 News Now at 6.
Thanks for joining us this evening. I'm Allison Martinez in for Jordan Smith. As summer approaches, expect our roads to get even busier. Tomorrow marks the start of the deadliest time for drivers, bringing more crashes, deaths, and road rage incidents. Hunter Bertram shares tips on staying safe and driving with confidence during this busy season.
Memorial Day marks the unofficial start to arguably the best season of the year, but it also kicks off the most dangerous time for drivers. The 100 deadliest days of summer. During this period, expect to see more crashes, risky driving behaviors, and first responders on our roads. Just because the risk of accidents is higher doesn't mean you need to be scared. Our roadways are our gateway to enjoying the inland Northwest under the glorious beaming sun. Jerome Rodney told me what he does.
While I'm driving, I just make sure I'm comfortable. I check my P's and Q's, if you would, and I don't let the other person's actions affect me, other than to slow down or to accelerate where it needs to be.
Idaho State Police say that road rage incidents become more frequent during this time, with heat and increased traffic being major factors. So try to keep your cool, both mentally and physically. Don't forget to keep water in your car at all times. Also, slow down. Shaving off a minute or two on your commute can be deadly.
I mean, if you have a timeline to me, just leave and give yourself enough time, give yourself enough buffer.
Rodney is on his way to Minnesota today. He says he hasn't seen much bad behavior, but doesn't let his guard down just because he isn't seeing it. ASP says that's a good rule to follow, staying alert. And a final note to feel confident driving this summer, make sure you're okay to drive. Feeling tired, maybe from the heat, can lead to distraction.
And you can expect to see increased patrols across both Washington and Idaho roadways, trying to ensure you will get to your destination safely. In Coeur d'Alene, I'm Hunter Bertram for News Now.
Police responded to a crash in downtown Spokane this morning. Take a look here. This was around 10 a.m. The crash was between a car and a fire engine from the Spokane Fire Department right at the intersection of Boone Avenue and Monroe Street. 4 News Now was there at the scene to gather more information, and first responders say they are still conducting an investigation into what caused the crash. Now, over in the Nevada Heights neighborhood, another morning crash. A car went into a Burlington storefront. Caution tape blocked off the shattered door during the cleanup. There was no one in the store at the time because the store is in the process of moving locations within the complex. Now, today was, I believe, Spokane's hottest day of 2025 so far. I hope you got outside and enjoyed the sunshine today. I know I definitely did. We have Jason Valentine here. Is that right? Was this the hottest day we've had so far?
I'm sorry. Oh. Yes, it was, of course. Just having a little fun. Yes,
you
and
had
it was
me
just,
there.
I'm sorry about that. It was just a glorious day today, Allison. Thank you for filling in this weekend. And we're looking just at a beautiful week ahead, except for tomorrow and Tuesday. That includes your Memorial Day, but glorious as we're just looking at a beautiful evening ahead. But we do have some showers to talk about. Let's take a look at our radar. We're starting to see the system that is going to come up into our areas, or has the potential to, down south in central Oregon. A little bit of thunder and lightning with that as well. So that could possibly bring a little bit of electricity to our region. We do expect the timing to be around 11 p.m. midnight for the Spokane, Coeur d'Alene area, and those showers will persist into tomorrow morning. So that will be bringing a little bit of shower activity and definitively cooler temperatures to your Memorial Day Monday. Now take a look at our almanac. You can add a degree here. So today our high has been 85, 54 our overnight low, and we are 15 degrees more or less above our normal average for this time of year. Tomorrow we're going to be at 71. So if you think of it that way, we're going to be seeing normal conditions tomorrow, and again warmer than anything we saw last week. But still looking at, again, cooler conditions tomorrow. And our evening planner, we're going to see building cloud coverage as we head into our evening hours, and then even a better chance of some shower activity. Again, scattered showers for our areas tomorrow for your Memorial Day, especially in the morning. I'll get you exactly the time to expect those. And again, warmer temperatures will return. All that in my full forecast that's coming up.
All right. Thank you, Jason. Now, summer months can be a challenge for families who count on downtown school meals. One state program is helping make sure kids have enough to eat while school is out. This summer, more than 600,000 Washington children will receive a $120 through Sunbucks program. Now, these funds will help cover grocery costs while school is out. Payments begin in June, with some students automatically qualifying, and others can apply online through August 29th. Sunbucks benefits are in addition to other summer child nutrition programs already offered, like group site lunches or grab-and-go meals. Find out how to apply on KXLY.com. President Trump's mega bill passed the House last week along party lines, but the bill is now headed to the Senate, where Majority Leader John Thune says senators plan to make changes before sending it back to the House. Here's ABC's Selena Wang with more on how this could impact your wallet.
The spending and tax cut bill that President Trump is calling one big beautiful bill passed the House by a single vote on early Thursday, but it still faces significant hurdles before making its way to the president's desk. Senate Republicans are promising to rework it before it goes back to the House for another vote. House Speaker Mike Johnson tells CNN he's encouraging the Senate to make as few modifications to this package as possible.
We've got to pass it one more time to ratify their changes in the House, and I have a very delicate balance here, a very delicate equilibrium that we've reached over a long period of time, and it's best not to meddle with it too much.
Democrat Jim Hines of Connecticut says the bill doesn't address what the American people want, telling CBS,
Americans want the wealthiest of Americans to pay more taxes. Number two, they want us to address the deficit. And third, they want a simpler tax code. This bill fails spectacularly on all three counts.
If it passes the Senate, the Republican-led spending bill would fulfill a number of President Trump's campaign promises, including extending Trump's 2017 tax cut, lifting the federal income tax on tips and overtime work, and providing $50 billion to resume construction of the border wall. But the package would also slash federal spending by more than $1.5 trillion, including cuts to food assistance and Medicaid, which the Congressional Budget Office says could leave more than 8 million Americans without health insurance over a decade. Senate leaders are aiming for a July 4th vote deadline, but disagreements over some parts of the bill could derail that timeline. Selena Wang, ABC News, Washington.
Today, the family and friends of one of the University of Idaho murder victims are honoring her legacy with acts of kindness. Today, May 25th, is Madison Mogen's birthday. Mogen and 3 other University of Idaho students were murdered in an off-campus house in 2022. In honor of her birthday, Mogen's aunts founded Maddie May Day shortly after she died. Those wanting to participate can do anything from buying a cup of coffee for a stranger to baking cookies for a coworker or buying flowers for a friend. Participants can share their act of kindness with the community using the hashtag Maddie May Day when posting on social media. After the break, hundreds of tribes gather in Spokane this weekend. See how the powwow is bringing families together to celebrate tradition and community. Plus, we'll take you for a ride in the Air Force drone over Plants Ferry, the perfect place for a picnic this holiday weekend. Don't go away.
And folks, if you have plans for your Memorial Day, let me get you ready for it with showers expected and much cooler temperatures. That's coming up next on 4 News Now on this Sunday. Stick with us, everyone. See you in a bit.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
RV season starts here at the Spokane County Fair and Expo Center, May 29th to June 1st.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. A heartbeat strong, steady, unwavering. Like the people who keep this country moving. For them, only America's most dependable truck will do. In every Chevy truck, like every Chevy driver, dependability comes standard.
Get the freedom to save and 0.9% financing for 60 months on this Silverado. That's over $6,600 in average finance savings. See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
It's time to win big this May at the Kootenai Casino. We've got your Kootenai Falls Lodge Room ready, starting at the incredibly low rate of just $79 midweek. We'll even include 2 breakfast vouchers. And you'll love our $20,000 drawing, daily hot spins, and the $10,000 giveaway for Victoria and Memorial Day. Come play in May. Book today. Call 888-YOU-ARE-LUCKY or visit KootenaiRiverInn.com.
It's a brave face we put on. Don't worry about me, I'm fine. Don't want to be any trouble. But you know, sometimes we're not fine. Because getting older isn't all smiles and birthday parties. Sometimes it's facing the fact that we're human and we're aging. And you know what? That can be pretty hard. If you need a little support or just want to talk to someone, 988 is here for you. Anywhere, anytime. Call 988.
Psst, psst. You make me feel so miserable.
Flonase relieves your worst allergy symptoms so you can start feeling better the same day and save your relationship with nature. Flonase.
Pronamel, clinical enamel strength, can help us to keep our enamel for a lifetime. It's backed by science. It is clinically proven to strengthen our teeth. I would recommend this toothpaste to everybody. It's really an amazing product.
Traveling is so exciting, but you'll need to be prepared.
New ID requirements for travel are here.
There are multiple forms of ID you can use.
Whatever option you choose, make sure you have it with you before heading to the airport.
That way, you can travel stress-free.
Make sure you're prepared so you can relax and enjoy your flight.
Real ID has arrived.
Four News Now is brought to you by WSECU.
Welcome back. If this warm weekend weather has you inspired to go load up the car and go on a picnic this summer, we know just the place. In this week's Air for Adventure, we're flying over Plants Ferry Park in Spokane Valley.
We're at Plants Ferry. It's gorgeous. It's really close to our house. We love this park. It's clean, it's open. They've got soccer practices and games that go on Saturday and Sundays, and it's just a great community place to be. So we bring our bikes down here, we walk down here, and then when mommy's tired, we drive down here. This is wonderful. This is actually one of two. There's this one here, and then there's one over on the other side, and so we can kind of take our choice. And then the weather's nice. It's great to get out every week, but yeah, every couple of weeks we're out here.
Finally, the weather has settled and it's nice and warm. Pathway's fabulous. A lot of fun to ride. It's a huge asset. Yeah, no, I really enjoy it. I can ride it any time. My brother-in-law's just actually got an e-bike, so we're going to go out and ride on the bike path tomorrow, actually, do a nice little tour around. So, no, I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun to ride, and it's very beautiful. I've actually been here one other time, and the river was pretty low, but this time with all the spring runoff, it's really come up a lot. I'm going out to Liberty Lake, so my total ride will be about just an hour and a half. Pretty easy ride. It's nice to be out in the sunshine. Lovely.
So beautiful. Watching those always makes me so excited to just get out and explore, find new spots.
Well, we're so lucky to be in the Northwest because we have just about everything within driving distance.
Definitely.
And coming here this afternoon, I saw so many people out on bikes.
Me too. Yeah, walking around, just happy, enjoying outside.
Happy and being outside, maybe changing a little tomorrow. And if you're outside tomorrow, you'll be fine. Just have a little bit of maybe rain gear, especially in the morning. Good Sunday, everyone. Hey, it's cooled down just a tick in the Coeur d'Alene area there at 85. So their hottest moment of the year was an hour ago at 86. Spokane still in the hottest moment of the year. We do expect to break that, though, as we head into, if not Wednesday, into our next weekend. So very nice conditions. So yes, hottest day of 2025. Showers very possible later on tonight. I'll have an update for you at night side at 11 o'clock tonight. Cooler and wet tomorrow for your Memorial Day Monday. Upper 80s, though, next weekend. And they've always called this the unofficial start of summer. It's definitely feeling like it. Now, tomorrow, our average, let's all remember, let's put this in perspective. Our average is around 69 to 70. We are going to be slightly above that for your Memorial Day, and it's warmer than any day we had last week. But after these last two just gorgeous days, it is going to be quite the difference. 74 slowly warming on Tuesday, and then look at that. We're going to be right back into the 80s into our next weekend. And next weekend, Sunday, is June 1st. So we're going to start June with some more 80-degree temperatures. The following week, we're keeping an eye on it. Could be lower 80s to mid 70s, but it does look like we're going to continue to be above our average for the next week or so. So tomorrow, we do have a good chance of seeing some scattered scattered showers in our area. Again, starting tonight. I'll get to the timing in a bit. But for the rest of our work week, and really the work week for many is starting on Tuesday, will be darn nice, and it looks dry for our weekend as well. So the most showers we are going to see are overnight tonight into tomorrow. Here's that system coming on up, and my goodness, look at all the lightning coming up with that system. We're going to keep a close eye on that, and again, there's always the shot of seeing, especially when it's this warm, of seeing a little bit of thunder and lightning with our system. So let's get to the timing on that. You can see the timing up top for our forecast radar, and we're going to see quite a bit of shower activity coming into especially the central part of our state, and just right there near Spokane. And then as we move into our overnight period, more shower activity into our morning, and then flitter away as we get to the late morning hours. So we just got to get through tomorrow morning, and then things should be fine. You can still have your barbecue tomorrow afternoon, just it's going to be in the lower 70s, not the mid 80s like we're seeing today. So current winds, we are light, and we expect to be light except for when those showers come through. We could see gusts around 20 miles per hour at those times. Other than that, pretty much calm conditions for the next couple of days. So temperatures right now, we are in the mid 80s almost across the board, a little cooler the more north we go. 91, our hot spot in Lewiston, 88 for our friends down in the Tri-Cities. Just gorgeous conditions, and what a change from yesterday. Double-digit change for many of our cities. Tomorrow it'll be the reverse, negative double digits as we move into those cooler temperatures. So 7-day forecast for your Memorial Day, morning showers, again, scattered, will be quick, should be quick. Looking at drier conditions as we get to Tuesday and into our next work week. 86 for your Wednesday, 87 for next Saturday, and plenty of sunshine starting on Wednesday. So my goodness, today I hope you got out and enjoyed it, and still a very nice evening ahead. Just get ready tomorrow for those possible showers in the morning, but definitively cooler temperatures for the next 2 days.
Bring on the sunshine. All right, thank you, Jason. Now, with all the rounds of rain we saw recently, more tomorrow morning, and with the sunshine, it's probably time to break out the lawnmower if you haven't already. And if you're looking for a new lawnmower this year, but you're worried about spending too much, Consumer Reports is here to help.
In the past, you could save money by choosing a gas mower over a battery-powered one, but the price gap between them is closing.
Consumer Reports found several mowers that offer great performance for under $500. So which ones are the best bang for your buck? Watch this full story tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest. Drums echoed and dancers swirled through the Spokane Convention Center today during the second annual Northwest Powwow. This weekend, the event brought hundreds of tribes together to celebrate and honor Native American culture. Participants of all ages gathered downtown to celebrate tradition, family, and heritage. Organizers say the event is a chance for the community to reconnect with their city and honor their ancestors.
So it's a real celebration for our people to come back to Spokane and be on the banks of the Spokane River and sing our songs and dance our dances.
The powwow features dances, songs, and regalia passed down through generations. This weekend's event represented close to 300 Native American tribes. Now, the Spokane Indians get a series-saving win at Avista Stadium today. Sydney Berger joins us with the best plays from the game up next in sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
How's it look so far?
Great.
Comfortable?
Yes. Times and places are all in who you share them with. Joy.
I got in.
Who you share it with.
This is a great view, so you're all right.
Who you share it with.
The Open House Memorial Sale is on now at R&R RV in Liberty Lake and North Spokane. See the top-selling motorhomes, toy haulers, fifth wheels, and travel trailers from the nation's top brands. Tour our service centers. Stock up in the parts department and enjoy free barbecue Friday and Saturday. Every RV open and marked with a low sale price. Bring your trade. R&R RV is paying our top dollar for almost anything in trade. The Open House Memorial Sale on now at R&R RV Center, Liberty Lake, and North Spokane.
Did you know Corsair is an old-timey word for pirate? Me neither. But more importantly, it's a new-timey word for a luxury car that'll shiver your timbers at Northern Quest. It's the $110,000 Corsair Conquest giveaway, where you could set sail in a brand new Lincoln Corsair. Play daily to enter, then join Dave, Ken, and Molly for the grand prize drawing on May 31st. Plus, pre-party from 2 to 6 p.m. in case you're feeling, pillagey.
We know your time is valuable, and that is why at Colville Toyota, our goal is to get you in and out in an hour or less using our Express Maintenance Center.
With our pit crew approach and Toyota trained techs, your routine service happens fast.
Toyota Express Maintenance includes a safety inspection, oil changes, brake inspection, tire rotation, and much more.
Quality, speed, and confidence is what you can expect from Cobble Toyota's Express Maintenance Center. We're your small town dealership with a big heart.
For pain in multiple spots like here, here, or here, Salon Pas patches stick firmly and remove comfortably once your pain is gone. Salon Pas. It's good medicine.
Whenever heartburn strikes, get fast relief with Tums. It's time to love food back. Also try new Tums Gummy Bites.
Well, it was a beautiful day in Avista Stadium, and the Spokane Indians bats were about as hot as it was outside. It was a perfect summer-like day for some baseball, and even better one for an Indians win over Tri-City. Here's how it all went down. Tri-City's Capri Ortiz with a ground ball towards Andy Perez. He flips it to second, and then they get it to first baseman Charlie Condon in time for that double play. The Indians coming up to bat now. It's going to be a swing and a base hit past shortstop for Tri-Cities into the outfield. Spokane has runners now at second and at first. It sets everything nicely for this play. Same inning, Jared Thomas with a single over second baseman Ortiz. Indians' Gene Perez waved on home, and this would be the first run of the Sunday afternoon, and it goes to Spokane. It's a 1-0 lead heading into the bottom of the fourth inning. Spokane's got a runner on third, and Skylar Messenger is at the plate. The pitch is off. He finds the gap, and this one's good for a single RBI. That's how the Indians find their second run. The Dust Devils add another run, but it doesn't matter. The final score ends up as 2-1. This was the sixth and final game in this series against Tri-City. The Indians are on the road to Everett this week. The first one against the Aqua Sox is tomorrow. Well, a heartbreaker down in Houston for the Mariners today. It started out promising with that Mitch Garver line drive towards left center field. The M's had guys on first and second, so Garver's double bats in two players, Julio Rodriguez and Randy Arozarena. 2-0 in the first inning. Then Donovan Solano grounds it to left field for that base hit. Rodriguez gets home for his second run of the day. And now the Mariners lead 3-0 in the top of the third inning. But that's where things go quiet for the Mariners, and it gets extra loud in Houston. We're moving all the way to the ninth inning. Things are tied at 3 apiece. Christian Walker has an unbelievable hit. He slams one out of the park, a walk-off 2-run homer to save the Astros from a loss to the top dogs in the AL West. That title's given to the Mariners right now, but the Astros are just inching closer to stealing that first place standing in the division from those Mariners. They won 3 of the 4 games against the M's, and that certainly helps their case. The final score was 5-3, and the Mariners only lead by a game and a half in the division heading into this series against the Washington Nationals and a 9-game homestand starting on Tuesday. The Spokane Zephyrs' last home game is coming up this weekend. It's the last chance to see the team play at One Spokane Stadium, and this game has some playoff implications. The Zephyr host Fort Lauderdale United FC on Saturday at 6 o'clock. So how playoffs work, 4 teams get in. Spokane right now sits at the number 4 spot.
Okay.
Fort Lauderdale sits at number 3. A win would be great.
Yes.
To sum it up.
Absolutely. Yeah, what a great game to attend if you haven't been so far. They're so fun. Got to support our local teams.
And getting out in the sun with the good weather, like how could you not?
Definitely. Yeah, we'll be cheering them on. Thank you so much, Sydney. Now we'll be back with another check at weather from Jason Valentine after this break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
The biggest RV sale in the Northwest at the Spokane County Fair and Expo Center.
Dupixent helps people with asthma breathe better. So this is better. That too. Dupixent's an add-on treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma. Some people felt their asthma symptoms improve in as little as 3 days. Dupixent's not for sudden breathing problems. It helps prevent asthma attacks. Severe allergic reactions can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor right away of signs of inflamed blood vessels like rash, chest pain, worsening shortness of breath, brown or dark-colored urine, tingling or numbness in limbs. Tell your doctor of new or worsening skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor. When you can get more out of your lungs, you can do more with less asthma. And isn't that better? Ask your doctor about Dupixent, the most prescribed biologic in asthma. Also approved as an add-on treatment for adults with COPD that is not well controlled and with a specific marker of inflammation.
WSECU Cashback Checking. You give and give and give. Let's give you something back. Just use your debit card to earn. WSECU Cashback Checking. Let's credit union.
Water is an essential part of our everyday lives. It's important that Spokane acts wisely to preserve our precious water resources and not waste money on evaporation and the need for supplemental water infrastructure due to a burdened aquifer. Please avoid watering your lawn between the hours of 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. and limit watering to under 2 hours a day, 3 days a week. If we all do our part, we'll keep our river flowing strong, even in times of drought.
It's time to win big this May at the Kootenai Casino. We've got your Kootenai Falls Lodge Room ready, starting at the incredibly low rate of just $79 midweek. We'll even include 2 breakfast vouchers. And you'll love our $20,000 drawing, daily hot spins, and the $10,000 giveaway for Victoria and Memorial Day. Come play in May. Book today. Call 888-YOU-ARE-LUCKY or visit KootenaiRiverInn.com.
Welcome back on this Sunday. So your Monday not going to be as hot, but you know what? We assume that everybody loves the heat. Maybe you're waiting for cooler temperatures.
True.
It is here tomorrow. Now, we do have some shower activity, which might get in the way of some of your Memorial Day morning plans. So just be prepared for scattered showers throughout all of our areas. And again, those showers could start tonight. I'll have an update on that at night side for News Now. But highs will be in the lower 70s. But again, that is warmer than all last week. So just get ready for a cooler Memorial Day on the way.
A little rain, and then we'll be back to the sunshine.
You got it.
And even though summer is only just beginning, the Salvation Army is partnering with Nom Nom Convenience Store to help prepare kids in the community for back to school in the fall. Nom Nom is now collecting backpacks and various school supplies for the 16th annual Backpacks for Kids donation drive. Now, over the past 15 years, Nom Nom has raised more than $600,000 for backpacks for kids, and you can donate starting today until July 31st. We've got the full list of locations on our website at kxly.com. Now, that drive is awesome, so definitely donate if you can, for sure.
Help the kids out.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We'll be back at 11.